What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another Zabbix video. This time we are talking about significant improvement on inside the very latest LTS version and also in the version 7.4, which is sort of a minor version upgrade, but it is introducing quite a life-changing experience, and the topic is related it's related with the CPU usage on a Zabbix proxy. As you might know, like Zabbix proxy is used to offload the central Zabbix server. It is doing a significant part in a data collection, and also it's doing data preprocessing. And while it's doing data preprocessing, it might open a question like what kind of item ID or what kind of item key consumes most of the CPU usage. And it's quite an open question, I would say, because there is JavaScript preprocessing available everywhere in Zabbix, and if we write not so elegant code, then this JavaScript preprocessing can consume quite some CPU on the proxy. So this video, it's not like full tutorial how to improve, but it is a tutorial which will point in the best direction, like which item ID might really drag down the performance of your Zabbix proxy. Let's have a look. And I will start the journey a little bit of this very specific version. This becomes available if we go to the report system information. If we run Zabbix Central Server on 7.0.17, then it becomes available. Like this version, this minor version introduced this feature. If we click here on release notes, open in a new tab, click. And the feature is right over here. Improved preprocessing diagnostics by highlighting top item IDs with the longest preprocessing time. This is like, it's so cool. Like this functionality will make us nerds rich, and we just need to learn how to use it. So let's I'll actually open this one as well in a new tab to explore a little bit details. So it's a feature which was introduced in a minor release. It is available in the future 8.0. It's available in the 7.4.1 and also in the 7.0.17. Let's learn how to use it. And it's available on the proxies, and we should have proxies also with this version. 7.0.17. So if it's this version, then we have these tools available. So right now I will go to like this proxy of mine, the third one, DO, inside the terminal, and like tell that to launch the help, we can use capital, we can write help. So it will tell like all the options, and what we are interested in a runtime control command, and it in short we can write -R, and then the magical command is diagnostic information, and what we want to diagnose is the category preprocessing. Okay, so overall what the command we want to use is this one. Zabbix proxy -R diagnostic info preprocessing, and when I hit enter, it prints a lot of stuff inside the output. And like so far in all the releases, we had these top peak, I think, and values number and values SZ, but what's completely new are these top items milliseconds. And there are two categories, time milliseconds and total milliseconds, and I'm not 100% sure, but I think this is pure CPU related stuff, and the total is like CPU plus the other time, sometimes when we have a lot of textual input, like 10 megabytes of textual data. It's not only CPU resources which is required to like run the JSON path or regular expression, it's something else as well. So yeah, we have these two new categories. And what it prints then item ID in the output. So we have like this list sorted by the leader already. We see time milliseconds 410, 319, and so on. So this item ID is the leader. And so how to know the origin of it? We take the item ID, like copy to the clipboard, and then we can visit here latest data and open any graph or any random item and then replace in the URL. Here, like replace the item ID from the clipboard, click enter, and here you go. Like this is my culprit, this is my host origin, and this is the item name. The next step would be like understand repetition, how frequently actually your instance is using this this type of item. And to do that, I can copy the item name to the clipboard, go to the data collection hosts and open items for any random host, click, and now open the filtering and delete the host object and put here inside the item name, apply. And now I see repetition, like this very particular item repeats in my instance like 8 times. And it was highlighting the biggest load was on this object, and this is my like host object which runs more than 10 Docker containers, and obviously it will have more things going on. And yeah, the thing is about highlighting the CPU usage. I can open now the item and go to the preprocessing and like see like what's happening here. JavaScript is happening, and open the actual script. So I know I made this script myself from scratch writing, and maybe I'm not so good with the JavaScript, or maybe the logic is too deep, like quite a lot of lines. But yeah, the takeaway is that the proxy tells like your masterpiece, like my masterpiece is the most, it consumes CPU the most. Okay, let's take more examples to see if it makes any different any different like conclusions. Again, going to the monitoring latest data, opening any graph and replacing the item ID, paste, enter, and here I have something else. Let's actually open a new tab here, items, and inside the item name, process path debug, click, and yeah, it seems quite similar thing. So this is taking like almost half a second, and the other total milliseconds. So I have actually a leader which almost takes 4 seconds to fully like complete this cycle. Like I wonder what is behind this item ID. So we can open the one tab to find the origin, enter, and I see it's called gate item, and now I can search here for a gate item, and closing this table, and yeah, so pod in my case, this gate item is the one who takes 4 seconds to complete, and I see also the number is 7. Some 7 pre-processing rules are there, and yeah, now we see like so many like rules. A lot of JSON paths are going on, and even like here JSON path while using regular expression target, and also JavaScript. So yeah, I think it's while I'm cannot tell like the golden rule how to improve. Like we can always take the worst path and delete the host, delete the item, and so on. That's like not a good fit probably, but like this framework which can like highlight the which item is the top in terms of CPU, and now I'm also describing that the repetition should also be respected to understand like if I if I investigate, if I think about how to maybe make it better, then the context also must be in hand, like how many other hosts use the same pre-processing. So by improving one script or one pre-processing tab, we can earn more benefits, and the CPU on the proxy server will go down much faster. That is everything I wanted to introduce in this video. I think it's I accidentally actually discovered this feature just by looking on the changelog. It's quite I think it's quite a good strategy, like to not how to say hope for something like to look forward for new features to be implemented, like to kind of like be a fan of the group who always scream that something does not exist yet inside the product and it needs to be, and only then you will be satisfied. And so instead of that, I think it's quite a good ritual to once in a while like read the changelog and read the functionalities, what's new introduced in a latest minor release. And yeah, this small feature is really excites me a lot. And now we have a framework available to find like what's the culprit, which bit consumes like a lot of CPU usage in Zabbix. Alright, if you find this video useful, give it a thumbs up, and thanks for watching.